Good morning. Just loaded up the Saturn and we're about to head out. It's a little gloomy right now, but supposedly it's supposed to clear up here in just a little bit. So we're about to head out and look for another awesome waterfall today. So we'll see what we can get into. Okay, so we just got to down to the closer to the falls. Let's see behind me, and getting ready to where'd it go? Getting ready to fire up the drone. See what we can do. Okay, so successful drone flight. I can't wait to show you all the footage. I'm working on it, guys. I'm really working on it. I'm so excited. I love this. But look at this beautiful. I'm standing on, like, it looks like there was a flood that came through here, and there's just mangled trees and brush for like 100 yards. It's crazy. I love beautiful spots, and it's really been exciting to be able to get out in nature each weekend and try to share some of that with y'all. So we're going to keep going, see where the rest of the group went, and see what else we can get into. Here right beside the falls, and it's just amazing. I'm out on this natural arch. So beautiful. I'm going to try to fly my drone out here too. So I guess here's as good a place as any to explain what happened next. So as I said, I was standing on the natural arch. So the waterfall is here,
and it's flowing down the rocks. There's a natural arch here. And there are some rocks that come out to the natural arch, right? So I'm standing about here with my drone. Well, I made two mistakes. One, don't put other Wi-Fi on the drone. Now, DJI says not to do this, but I thought I had watched another video where a guy said he had flown this way with no problems. My mistake. Number two, the drone has a return to home feature. So as long as you let it lock on to 6 satellites, it will return to the spot it started, where it locked onto those satellites. The problem is it returns to maybe 3 to 5 yards from that spot in any direction. So it's got a radius of 3 to 5 yards, from what I can tell, where it could return. So we've got a big range here. The place where I'm standing is only maybe 2 yards wide. So I didn't really think that all the way through. But in my head, I thought, well, I've watched another guy at a video say that he uses a camera with Wi-Fi on his drone. And two, you know, it's 3 to 5 yards. I know it won't turn exactly to the spot, but I should be able to catch it. Well, that was my mistake. Now, let me tell you the reason I wanted to fly here. As I said, the waterfall's flowing through here, and I'm thinking, if I can fly the drone in this area here and fly back to about here, I can get a great shot through the arch and see the waterfall coming through the arch. And I didn't want to fly back here on the rocks because I was afraid I would lose sight of the drone as I was flying on this side of the arch. So anyways, that's my reason for being there. So I let it lock onto the satellites, I take off, and I turned on the Wi-Fi on my GoPro. The reason I did that was because I wanted to be able to see the preview on my phone screen of what the drone was seeing, because I wanted to make sure I got the shot that I wanted here. So I had Morgan with my phone so she could tell me if my shot placement was correct, and I was flying the drone. Well, I take off and I fly this direction, back over the falls. So I haven't even gotten around here. And I see the yellow light on the drone start flashing, which means it's lost connection. Well, I had forgotten what that was for a minute, but it dawned on me. I said, oh no, the Wi-Fi on the GoPro has interfered with the Wi-Fi between, or the radio connection between my transmitter and the drone, and it's lost connection. So thankfully, I say, okay, it's got the return to home feature. So it flies up, circles around, and comes back towards me, right? Well, the problem is, it's not coming down straight at me. It's coming down on this side of the arch. And it comes down, and then I notice there's a tree that's growing somewhere in here, right? I know all these lines are starting to interfere, but you get the idea. So as it starts to come down, first of all, it clips a tree branch, and I think, oh no, it's about to tumble. And the thing is, so there's water that flows through here, and then there's a bunch of rocks here, right? I'm thinking, okay, it's going to clip that, and it's either going to land in the water or it's going to crash on these rocks, and it's about 30 feet down. But it doesn't get hung up in the tree. It keeps coming down. The problem is it's still about 2 yards off the arch. So I don't know what to do. And to be honest, I prayed and I was like, God, please let that drone get close enough for me to catch it. And right as it got to about the edge of the rock, and I'm standing there and I'm trying to be very, very careful because I'm like, okay, I can lose the drone. I don't want to go over the edge. So I'm like as close to the edge as I can be and be safe. And I was just able to barely snag the edge of one of those prop guards and pull it in.
Trying to get the drone down.
Almost lost the drone. It may have landed on the rocks. It may have landed on the water. I don't know. But it was definitely a scary situation.
The newer ones you can do that with. Okay. I'll turn that off and fly over there.
Don't fall. Wow,
It's a bad day. y'all, just sitting here doing a little bit of editing to finish up the day. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Glad the day turned out alright, even though it was a little bit stressful with the nearly losing the drone and about tripping over the edge of a cliff. You know, I try to be a careful person, but things just happen sometimes, and you take calculated risks on, you know, to try to get a good shot or something, and it doesn't always work out how you think it should. But I'm just glad everybody's okay, and thankfully I still have all my gear, so I'll check in with y'all again soon. Thanks so much.